Our wonderful guest, Pralebza, Lebo Ramudisha, am I right?
Ramushaba.
Oh, Ramushaba. Hey, man. You know, I know there was a Ramo something happening there. Ramushaba.
Thank you so much, sir.
Excellent, excellent. I think Mr. Lebo is not, new, to our shows here. We have had him, I think it was towards the end of last year, if I'm not mistaken, telling us about, her experiences with our products as a cancer survivor. Today we just thought that let's just actually bring him in, just to be able to engage, even further, and figure out, how he's been keeping and how the products has been, handling you and all that. But before we go there, I just want us to go back a little bit and, just for the sake of those viewers that might not be familiar, with your story, just give us a brief background on who you are and how you get to be here today.
Thank you so much, Pastor Sfiso,
Sure.
and the viewers at home. Actually, Pastor, what transpired in 2017, I was diagnosed with cancer of the tonsils.
All right.
And after I went for radiation, and after radiation, once they tell you about cancer, you think it's over and done.
Yeah, it's like a death sentence already.
It's like a death sentence. And I was just waiting for a day just to die in peace, to be with the Lord.
Sure.
Until the day my wife joined Longrich.
Okay.
And the other day, as I was walking into the kitchen, I saw something interesting in a stainless steel cup. I used to see her shaking this thing. Then I shook it, and then after shaking it, and I poured some water into a cup, and I started drinking the water. And after drinking the water, I could feel the difference in my body. Then I also saw some bromothermal blue and that pH indicator. I was so interested in that. Then I started doing some alkalinity test. Then I realized that the water in the pie cup is alkaline. And I continued drinking the water from the pie cup. And from drinking the water from the pie cup, I started regaining my strength. I started becoming better and better on a daily basis until I was better to a point that I went back to work before the time where the doctor said I must go to work.
Wow.
Actually, what happened, it was a miracle when I went to see a doctor, because the doctor was not expecting me to walk. Yeah, an oncologist was so surprised to see me walking into his into a consulting room. Then I was walking and I was fine. And I also indicated to her that I've been taking water from the pie cup.
Wonderful. It's actually interesting that you say that, because last week we actually were addressing, the benefits and the importance of the Longrich alkaline cup. And I think for the viewers at home, you'd actually remember we counted on a number of benefits that you can actually pick, from using the Longrich pie cup. One of the key things that one can maybe just bring out as just a quick reminder, on this, we learned how the alkaline cup releases antioxidants, as you activate, the water, through this cup. And with those antioxidants, dealing with the toxins, in the body, and making sure that, your body then starts, ridding, itself of whatever toxins that could actually be there in your body. It's actually quite interesting to even hear today that you have found your life being changed and transformed just solely from drinking water. I remember, I don't know if you watched the show, Dr. Lesego mentioned something very powerful, that water is actually very important for our lives.
True.
And now you're saying to us, it is actually water, just drinking water and the correct type of water that has actually helped you to find yourself being back on your feet and being where you are today.
True, Pastor. Country, we have lots and lots of pollution in our rivers. I've never been a smoker. I've never been an alcohol drinker.
Because that's exactly where I was going to go to now, just to ask you on your like history growing up, because I mean, for one to have the type of cancer that you've just alluded to now, it also connects to the lifestyle, that we live. And I actually wanted to come to that, but I'm glad that you're touching it right now. You can proceed.
Yeah, because what I did some research after, and last year around March, there was a document on Focus. There's a TV program called Focus, where they indicated that our rivers are interconnected. And we have mines now which are no longer being maintained, especially in the western area in Johannesburg. Now, as it rains, it happens that these uraniums and other elements, they go into the rivers. Now, they found elements like mercury and lead and other elements which are harmful to human body. Yeah. Now, these elements are the ones that usually cause cancer to us as people. Because I was worried, actually, what's happening? Why did I contract cancer? Why am I having cancer?
That's it.
Yeah, but one thing I like about the Chinese, they've been there. They've dealt with the issue of pollution. Now they came with a solution. For them, a pie cup is a solution.
That's it.
Yeah, they knew that if we can invent something like this, will help our nation.
Wow.
And they didn't become selfish. They looked beyond their country also. They said even in Africa, if it might happen that something like this, which is happening in our country, might happen in Africa, will assist them by selling pie cups unto them.
Wow. It's actually quite interesting because what you're talking about right now, you're touching even further on the composition of this pie cup itself, of this alkaline cup, what it actually does. One of the key things that we learned last week was its ability to break down the chlorine levels in the water. Now, what I'm hearing you say basically is that with the contamination of our rivers and the water table, it basically means that there could be some other minerals that are contained, in our waters that we drink. And if we just take that water as it is, it could actually become harmful to us. And what your research, I like it because you also do research. You like me, I like being inquisitive, I like finding out. So basically what you're saying is you actually found that this alkaline cup could also be helpful in terms of ensuring that whatever chemicals that could actually be found normally in the type of water that we drink are broken down and their impact is no longer evident in our lives. Wow, this is actually quite powerful. To everyone, that is actually watching this show right now, for me, this is yet another powerful testimony. I think you can actually see even right now on the screen the images of Lebogang as he was actually going through the challenges that he encountered through his progression as part of the treatment of his cancer experiences and all that. And I don't think it was actually pleasant. I mean, I know personally my dad had an issue with prostate cancer, and we could see the pain that he went through. And I would understand that even the family had a huge, this had a huge impact on your family, I would believe.
True, because the medical aid doesn't cover all the medical costs.
Wow.
Yeah, then you have to pop out something from your pocket.
Wow.
But with Longrich, what I love is immediately when my wife joined, it helped us with cash focus. At least we managed to pay levy. Because there was this solution whereby we had to buy it cash. The medical aid couldn't cover it. Yeah, which was, I used to gargle my mouth with. Yeah, in order to make my tongue numb, because I used to have lots and lots of oral thrush up to the throat. Plus, I used to have sores. Now, the medical aid was not covering that. But the compensation from Longrich, it really helped us.
It enabled you to address all those.
All those things.
Wow.
Yeah. Even myself, I said, no, let me join.
And then you came in.
Then I came in. It was not only a benefit of a cup,
Okay.
but in terms of money,
Okay.
we also benefited, and we are still benefiting until now.
Wow, I love this. You know, I'm listening to you speak right now, and I'm actually drawn to a realization. When I listened to the video that was recorded, the show that was done, you know, previously, your voice didn't sound like this.
Yeah, it was horsey because
Yes.
when I went to see the oncologist, she said there's an acid, the hydrochloric acid in my stomach.
Uh-huh.
When I'm sleeping, it goes into the throat.
Okay.
And she prescribed some Nexium.
Okay.
But she said it's up to me whether am I going to drink those
Okay.
or should I continue with the pie cup.
Okay.
But I continue with the pie cup because I trust it.
Wow.
And a pie cup gave me better results than medication.
So your voice is now being improved.
Yeah,
because I mean, I can hear you. I think even you can even belt a soprano or a tenor if you wanted to. I mean, wow, listen to this.
Grace, how
Wow.
sweet the sound.
I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I listened to that thing. Even this morning as I'm driving, I listened to that video. Your voice, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a living testimony. I can't believe this.
I couldn't sing. I couldn't speak properly.
I'm speechless.
But now I can.
Wow.
And I will. There are more. There's a lot that is still coming on my way.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you actually never had confidence in our products, I think this man here today is one of the key reasons that we can actually build our confidence on our products. I mean, you've just heard. If you can just revisit the previous clip that we had and listen to him now, it's a total contrast. And all that he's saying is the doctors gave him an option to say, yes, you've got your alkaline cup, your pie cup, and here is this medication that we're prescribing. The choice is yours. And he decided to follow the alkaline cup. Wow, Lebo, you know, your testimony is just mind-blowing.
And even my doctor trusts it so much.
Sure.
She trusts it so much.
Wow, I'm blown away.
Because
you know,
she can see the benefit of it.
Exactly.
On her patient. Because I'm one of those people who quickly recovered.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't mention some of the patients due to doctor
confidentiality. Yes, yeah.
But some of the patients that we used to go with to the same oncologist are some of the celebrities that you know.
Okay.
In SA, some of them they passed on.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sure.
Yeah, but I tried to tell them about the benefits of pie cup.
Okay.
Yeah, but in South Africa, you know,
there's people are skeptical.
Yeah,
and now
they're very
they're
skeptical.
Yeah.
But here I am. I'm a living testimony.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm not ashamed. But what I feel pity about, especially for us South Africans, we take things for granted. If we can stop taking things for granted and take things for serious, it has healing powers. I don't think the level of the mortality rate will decrease.
Sure. Because
many people out there are dying.
Yeah.
Our municipalities are no longer effective as they used to be. The water that we drink is no longer clean as it used to be.
Exactly. Exactly.
And one thing I want to say today is I won't stop telling people about pie cup and the Longrich products. If you can look at my face, I look like a model. I'm very handsome. Because I'm also using a bamboo soap.
No, I heard one of our crew members saying a black American, and I'm saying to myself, it's actually quite interesting that, I mean, just looking at you, they say, wow, you look like a black American.
Yeah.
And it's quite, yeah, it's quite interesting. But actually, you know, this black American story, I think one of your uplines, he also liked commenting about him looking like a black American.
No, that's true.
It's quite interesting. Anyway, that's just a discussion for another day. You know, what we're talking about today is actually quite interesting. Last week, when we were doing the PICAP presentation, we touched on the aspect of understanding that just by using this PICAP, you can actually prolong your life. And one of the reasons why we decided to bring Brother Lebu here, or Leader Lebu here, is so that we can actually prove to everyone that is out there, exactly as you have indicated, that people are skeptical, to say, here is a life that maybe other people were already had given up on it. But his life, I mean, you said this earlier on, you know, offline, to say God gave you a second chance. So your life is actually preserved and therefore prolonged because of these type of products. Wow, this is quite interesting.
I've been, as I indicated earlier, some of my friends are calling me Lazarus.
Which Lazarus? The one in the Bible?
The one in the Bible. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah?
Because they saw me. They came to the hospital, and at the time, everybody was crying.
Yeah.
And some were ready to bury me.
Yeah.
And even myself, I was ready to, like my mind was prepared. Like,
sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back home to heaven.
Wow.
Just call your name. But this time, he came with this a PICAP from China.
Yeah.
And you know, he said, remove the rock.
My
the
goodness.
mindset. Now, my mindset was supposed to shift. Because
Wow.
even me, I had a problem of trusting Chinese things.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was very skeptical. I
Sure.
never liked them. I said, no. You know, we used to
The
call them
inferior Hong Kongs and all
Kongs and
that. That's it,
everything.
yeah.
But I had to shift the mindset.
The stone had to be removed.
The stone had to be removed.
Powerful.
Immediately when I removed the stones, I started shaking the PICAP.
Wow.
And I started drinking the water. Now the bandages around the body
Started removing.
to be removed. And also I used an SOD.
Okay.
Because I was bent due to
Yes, I mean, I was
radiation.
looking at the pictures that you just shared with us now shortly. I mean, looking at you now and what I see on the pictures, I think the viewers can even see it right now on the screen. It's totally different.
True.
Wow.
I use an SOD.
Okay.
And it restored my skin like I'm a baby.
Wow.
And today, people can't believe that it's me on those pictures.
Exactly.
And people can't believe when I walk in the street that it's me who is alive today.
And even your body weight. I mean, I'm looking at you. I mean, I was touching you when I gave you a hug. I could feel this man is gone back to his body weight and everything. It's quite interesting. And you used to be a rugby player
I
before,
used to be a rugby player.
That's
and
it.
the time when I was sick, I lost weight up to 70.
Wow.
I was so thin.
Sure.
But now at least I'm back to my weight, 115.
That's